I'm an angry bald man.
I'm an angry bald man, and recently I was angry with men. Not all men, but many men, because of their dodgy, touchy-feely, rapey behaviour. Over the past few days, I've received quite a lot of constructive criticism about this, so today I'm going to respond to it. Let's do this. This is a well-intentioned video, but misses the mark in a lot of ways. I think that a video like this should involve more research about institutional sexism, intersectionality, and sexual violence statistics. This is Angry Bald Man, not Angry Bald Sociological Digital Analyst. I didn't go to Harvard. I have limited intelligence. I don't even know what intersectionality means. All I know is that I'm angry with the dodgy sexual behaviour of many men. If you want spreadsheets and f***ing pie charts, you're in the wrong place. But anyway, what are you on about? I gave you a sexual violence statistic. 1 in 5 women will experience sexual assault at some point in their lifetime. But that wasn't enough for you, was it? How many sexual violence statistics do you want? Here, have another one. You're a The thing is, mate, Angry Bald Man is just me, an angry bald man ranting about things that make me angry. That is it. But first and foremost, this is a comedy channel. Although I like to talk about serious subjects, my videos have to be funny. I don't want my videos to be like a university PowerPoint presentation. I do not want to bore my audience to death with statistics. I want to get angry, and when I'm angry, I want to be funny. And when I'm funny, I want to be angry. But most importantly of all, I want to be funny. But I want to be angry. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I want to be an angry, funny, bald man. I'm an angry bald man. I'm a funny, angry bald man. Funnily enough, I'm angry right now. This is Angry Bald Man, not Angry Bald Boffin. I haven't used the word boffin since year 7. I remember at school that was the worst thing you could be. You're a boffin. The only thing worse than being a boffin was if you were a gay boffin. You were really good at algebra, but you also enjoyed taking up the arts. You gay boffin! You f***ing gay boffin! Gay boffin! Gay boffin! You gay boffin! Gay boffin! Gay boffin! You gay boffin! You f***ing gay boffin! The thing is, now that I'm older, I've realised there's nothing wrong with being a boffin. Or a gay. Or a gay boffin. In fact, these days I wish I was a boffin, because that way I wouldn't be getting criticisms like I think this video should have included more research about institutional sexism. Because I would have talked about institutional sexism in the first place, because I would have known what it was. So, what do you guys think? Do you think this guy had a point? Did you want more sexual violence statistics? I don't know about you, but I don't need a lot of sexual violence statistics to make me angry. 1 is enough. In fact, that one sexual violence statistics, 1 in 5 women will experience sexual assault in their lifetime, really me off. But maybe this geezer's right. Maybe instead of bushwankers, I should have focused more on intersectionality. Problem is, I don't know what it is. Intersectionality. The interconnected nature of social categorizations, such as race, class, and gender, as they apply to a given individual or group, regarded as creating overlapping and independent systems of discrimination or disadvantage. Okay, right. Yes. Still don't know what it means. When in that ear, when out the other. The interconnected nature of social categorizations such as race, class, and gender as they apply to a given individual group regarded as independent. I'm stupid. I didn't listen at school. I'm stupid. What do you want from me, mate? I'm stupid. F*** off with your intersectionality. In the original video, I was talking about how men need to stop their dodgy sexual behaviour so women were no longer wary of all men. I don't know how I was supposed to slip intersectionality into that. Stop raping people. P.S. Intersectionality. You happy now, mate? You gay boffin. Let's see what other people had to say. You're a there's nothing like a nice bit of constructive criticism, is there? Thank you for that, mate. You're also a You're a Well, she sure told me. This next guy had an issue with my treatment of the bushwankers. Perhaps, rather than mocking the bushwanker, we should try and help them. Oh yeah, because that's a great idea, asking a bushwanker if he needs any help. Excuse me, mate, do you need a hand? Of course he needs a hand. He probably needs a mouth and an arsehole too. But no, I'm only joking. I know what you're saying. You're not saying that bushwankers need help bushwanking. They've got that covered. You're saying that bushwankers need help in order to stop bushwanking. And that's a fair point. So if any bushwankers are watching, please put your dick away and step out of the bush. You don't have to be a bushwanker anymore. Have you ever tried wanking from the comfort of your own home? Sure, it may not be as exciting as wanking in the bush, but you're not going to traumatise any school children, so put your dick away and get out of the bush! Kid bushwanker! Here's Here's a better idea. What if, when you found your bushwanker, you pulled him out of the bushes and held him until the cops came? Let me get this straight. You want me to get into a bush with a bushwanker? That might be the worst advice I've ever heard in my life. That's like saying if you see a bee's nest, stick your head in it. You will get stung if you stick your head in a bee's nest, and you will get wanked on if you get in a bush with a bushwanker. Also, the bushwanker I saw looked like an orc from the depths of Mordor. He had arms like tree trunks and a 9-inch veiny knob. If I got into that bush with him, my bumhole would have never forgiven me. However, I agree with the calling the police part, but call the police from a safe distance. There's no point calling the police from the bush whilst you're gurgling on his nutsack because they won't understand a word you're trying to say.
911, what is your emergency?
I'd like to report... Bushwanker! I'd like to report... Call the police from a safe distance. It's bold of you to presume that all bushwankers are male. Why don't you discuss the female bushwankers? Masturbation is a completely different kettle of fish for men than it is for women. Men just need to... That's why a lot of men opt to be a bushwanker. They see a bush, they fancy a wank, they have a bushwank. Now, not that I can speak for all females, but I'm under the impression that masturbation for women is more of a meaningful experience than cranking one out in a dirty bush full of woodlouse and empty beer cans. Women require a dimmer switch, scented candles, and Celine Dion gently playing in the background, all of which cannot be found in a bush. Also, to do the job, a geezer just needs his hands so he can just quickly nip into a bush and crank one out. Whereas women these days need an entire f***ing toolbox. This thing will be going... That will be going... And that will be going... Bing, 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 bing. Imagine hearing all that coming out of a bush. Saying that, I did walk past a bush the other day and heard what I thought was a wasp nest, but on second thought, it may well have been a female bushwanker. But yeah, I don't think females wank in bushes. Maybe I'm wrong. So if you are or know of any female bushwankers, let me know in the comments. So what else did people have to say? Someone made a really good point about my suggestion that rapists should receive a good old-fashioned ball smashing for punishment for raping somebody. The problem I have with the ball smashing is if the alleged perpetrator is wrongly accused or framed. And I think that's a very good point, because imagine smashing an innocent pair of balls. How would you be able to live with that? Looking back, I must admit I was really angry in that video, and in hindsight, maybe a good old-fashioned ball smashing is a little bit too extreme. However, I still believe that punishments are too lenient, so maybe a more suitable punishment for rape would be just to smash one of the balls. That way, if a person is proved innocent after having just the one ball smashed, at least they still got the other balls, so they're not completely ballless. Or we could just forget about the ball smashings altogether and start handing out life sentences for rape. Anyway, I have been an angry bald man. Thank you very much for your constructive criticisms. I really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification, because next week I'm going to be getting angry about something different and I don't want you to miss a thing. Please give this video a like and a share, because that will really help this channel grow. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next Tuesday.